Welcome to Master 2255 English Phrasal Verbs, complete course with 150 categories for fluency. This course is your key to mastering English phrasal verbs in every context. Today, we're diving into the 45th category, phrasal verbs for business and economy explained. These verbs are essential for discussing business strategies, financial decisions, and economic trends. Let's get started. First, let's begin with setup. This phrasal verb means to start or establish something, like a business or system. For example, they set up a new branch in the city, or she set up her online store last year. Next is take over. This refers to assuming control or responsibility, often in a business context. You might say, the larger company took over the smaller one, or he's taking over as CEO next month. Break even means to have no profit or loss, just covering costs. For instance, the business finally broke even after 2 years, or we need to sell more to break even this quarter. Run out of describes using up all of a resource like money or supplies. You could say, the company ran out of funds before completing the project, or they're running out of inventory due to high demand. Bring down means to reduce costs or expenses. For example, they brought down production costs by switching suppliers, or the goal is to bring down overhead expenses. Cashing on refers to taking advantage of an opportunity to make money. You might hear, they cashed in on the popularity of the new product, or the company is cashing in on the holiday shopping season. Cut back on describes reducing spending or resources. For instance, the business is cutting back on travel expenses, or they cut back on advertising to save money. Close down means to shut a business permanently. You could say, the store closed down after years of declining sales, or many small businesses had to close down during the recession. Take on refers to hiring staff or accepting new responsibilities. For example, the company is taking on more employees this year, or they decided to take on a new project despite the risks. Pay off describes completely repaying a debt or achieving success after hard work. You might say, they paid off their business loan ahead of schedule, or their investments finally paid off. Look into means to investigate or research something. For instance, we're looking into ways to improve customer satisfaction, or they're looking into expanding into new markets. Run up refers to accumulating debt or expenses quickly. You could say, they ran up a large credit card bill during the renovation, or the project ran up unexpected costs. Go under means to fail financially or go bankrupt. For example, the company went under after losing its biggest client, or several startups went under during the economic downturn. Turnover refers to generating revenue or replacing inventory. You might hear the business has a high turnover of products, or they turned over a significant profit last year. Finally, scale back means to reduce the size or scope of operations. For instance, the company is scaling back its expansion plans, or they scaled back production due to lower demand. These phrasal verbs are invaluable for discussing business operations and economic trends. Practice using them in conversations about financial strategies or professional decisions, and they'll quickly become part of your vocabulary. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.